It is a beautiful Friday afternoon. I feel like I start every stream by saying it's beautiful, but you can see why. It is a beautiful Friday afternoon. Blue skies, cool breeze today. There could be a little issue with audio depending on that breeze today. This is Washington National Harbor. We are just south of the Woodrow Wilson Bridge on the Maryland side of the Potomac River. This is Oxon Hill, Maryland. And there's a lot of history in this site, but this walk today will not include looking at historic buildings because this is a new development, and it's a new development where there was a lot of controversy because of the history of this site. But for walkers, especially in the Washington, D.C. area, this does make for a really peaceful, nice hike here on this trail, right on the Potomac River. So let's check out the area. The Woodrow Wilson Bridge is the south side of the DC Beltway, or 495. And if you exit just south of the bridge, you'll end up here at National Harbor, and you can't miss it. I'm trying not to shoot directly into the sun. You can't miss it for the big, huge Ferris wheel that you can see from the highway. But I did mention that there used to be some history here. This used to be the site of Oxon Hill Manor. Definitely an historic site. It was also a previous plantation. I believe it was called Silpadia Plantation, dating back to 1827. Lots of history in this area. A lot of Native American history here in this area as well. The Piscataway, part of the Algonquin, were here, and that's an eagle. You'll also see a lot of natural resources in this area. A lot of American bald eagles nesting near here. Hopefully we'll get a better shot, something closer here. But as you walk around on this trail, you will see signs describing that history. This one is about Oxon Hill Manor. Are they really bald? No. They have white feathers on top. I think that's why they're called bald eagles. I'm not the bird person. My dad is the bird person in the family. Nice to see you, Towhid. Nice to see you. But here on this trail, kind of peaceful. A nice little walk. Now this area, as I mentioned, was, I think the real development began in about 2008. With the Gaylord Hotel, massive hotel complex that was built here. And then the MGM Grand Casino, unfortunately. There's a casino here. And then this artificial little city / shopping area popped up all around it. Hi, Groundhog, nice to see you. For those in chat, welcome. Tell us where you're from. This is Washington. This is south of Washington, D.C. It's called Washington National Harbor, but we're technically in Maryland. We're on the east side of the Potomac River. So that's Maryland. Oh, there was a fish jumping just there. Just missed that. Hello, Kula Sonil. Nice to meet you. Let us know where you're from. Oh, okay, there's definitely fish jumping here. Didn't expect to see fish here. You can get a glimpse of the wheel. Also, you can catch the planes heading into Washington Reagan National Airport from here. Trying to get this camera straight. Hello, Somi. Nice to see you. Model Train Boy, great to see you as well. James, this is Washington National Harbor, just south of Washington, D.C. There you can get a glimpse of the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, part of our beltway around Washington, D.C. So the Wilson Bridge is the kind of the south part of the Wilson Bridge. So this is just south of the bridge, and you can see National Harbor from the bridge. What's in this on sky? What's in this on the sky? Well, the planes landing over at Reagan National Airport are over that way. And we might even catch a ferry here. Hello, PHK from Switzerland. So great to see you. Looks like an asteroid. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll check. Oh, the contrails. Oh, I know what you mean. That's a fighter jet traveling at extremely high altitudes to protect our nation's capital. That's what that is. I know what you meant there. Yeah, they're always way up there. Model Train, great to see you from the UK. Wonderful. Now on tomorrow's live stream, we will probably be at a location with a historic train station. I'm not sure which small town tomorrow. We will be playing small town bingo, Main Street bingo tomorrow. And I can't decide whether to do Mount Airy, Maryland or Newmarket, Maryland. If we do Mount Airy, there will be an historic train station that we visit. Hi, Robert. Nice to see you. Let's keep working our way around. Check out that great big awesome flag. Yeah, we do. We do have airplanes and they fly really super high. Some of them do. I'm trying not to shoot directly into the sun. As soon as we get over to kind of the south bank of this trail, I can angle this a little. Tad, great to see you from Texas. Yeah, the wheel is right in the sun right now. So we are in Maryland. We're on the Maryland side of the Potomac River here on this trail, heading toward the shops and restaurants and all kinds of stuff over here at National Harbor. What time is it in the USA? So I am on the East Coast. So it's a few minutes before 4 p.m. here. And it's a nice afternoon. You know, the days are getting shorter. We have not changed our clocks yet, but the days are getting shorter. So I'll be starting these evening streams just a little earlier. Okay, if anyone was on my stream last night, we were in Georgetown. The traffic was maniacal. We couldn't get anywhere. It took me 3 hours to get home. And I found out later why it was. The Ukrainian embassy is located in Georgetown, and President Zelensky, as soon as he landed, he went straight to the embassy. And so all the streets were blocked. And they were blocked for hours. So hence my terrible commute. The stream was awful. We kept losing the signal. So I'm so sorry we couldn't make our way around to look at, we were planning to look at some evening scapes and Halloween decorations. We didn't make it. We have 11 times. Do we have 11 time zones in the US? I know we have 3, and then there's Hawaii. But you could be right. In the UK, it's, what is that? Okay, 2000. Forgive me. Is that's 8? No, that's not 8 p.m. Hang on. Yeah, and that's 8:57. So you're 5 hours ahead of us. For now, hi, Legions of Rome. Very nice to meet you. Yeah, that's a good flag. That's a really good flag. Okay, still trying not to shoot straight into the sun. So we'll take another look back at the Potomac River here. This is the Potomac River. And on the other side of that bridge is Virginia. And I cross that river every day to get to work. from Maryland to Virginia or DC or wherever I happen to be on the day. And all the flags of the United States Armed Forces here. It's quite a sight on a sunny day. You're going fishing tomorrow. Well, I hope you have a good day for it. Really hope you have a good day for it. Okay, I shouldn't say anything. I hope the audio is okay. It is a little breezy. So I hope if you're catching the breeze, I do apologize. But I hope that the beautiful water and the view are making up for what might be the bad audio. And if you do like the view, if you would hit that like button, I would so appreciate it. That's all I ask. Just hit that like button. And tell your friends. Share the stream. I used to do these walks all by myself for years. And then about December of last year, I decided to live stream what I was videoing. And I'm shocked that people want to join me. And I'm very grateful that you do. It is quite clean. Hi, Wet Noodles. Thank you. And welcome. I stream about one night a week. And then 1 or 2 mornings on the weekends, depending on the weather. The weather has been magnificent lately. So I've been streaming a lot more frequently. So you can get a little view, tiny view of the Ferris wheel before we hit the sun. So if you're visiting Washington, D.C., I tend to gravitate toward historic areas. And there is history here, but not much of it to see. But if you're here with family and you just want kind of a fun walk, maybe walk outside with kids, go to a restaurant, this is a nice place to be. It is. I think as much as I love downtown DC and the museums, sometimes you just want a bit of fun. Ride the big Ferris wheel. Check out the carousel or the playgrounds over here. Hey, Steven, nice to see you. Oh, that's very, oh, Wet Noodles from Norway. No dog. Oh, no dog. No. Nope. No dogs here. Not at all. Now, I might need to talk a little loudly or even go on mute just for a second because this carousel is blasting music. And I would not like for this video to get claimed. So for those who haven't told us where you're from, tell us where you're from. Tell us if you've ever been to Washington, D.C. Or if you'd like to visit Washington, D.C. This is where we are, Harbor Trail, just south, and you can get a good view of the Wilson Bridge right there. Okay, I'm not very good at continuously talking, so I may have to mute in just, no, I think the music's getting lower. Okay, do you like fame? No, I don't. That's why, I don't know, that's why I never live streamed. I make videos. So live streaming last year was a weird thing for me. But people seem to join me, and that's kind of cool. So lots of interesting artwork around here. And we'll take a walk on kind of the main street here. And you'll see some interesting sculptures. I'm going to use the word interesting. You know, some are good, some aren't. About 14,000 kilometers away. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on over. You're going to Paddington next week. I love Paddington State. I love London.